Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Anil, and in this Angular video tutorial we will see that how we can show a list from the API data. In the previous video we make a service and then we call API with that service, right? So let's look out the points of this video. We will continue the last video. That means I will going to use the service and the API which we created and called in the previous video, right? Because we can save the time, otherwise video gonna too much lengthy. And if you just want to watch this previous video, the link is given in the description box. And I will recommend you, if you don't know what is the service and how we can call API, then you must have to watch our previous video. This is very useful for you. And in this video we will make a HTML table in the HTML file basically. Then we will use the for loop to render the data in this table, and this data will belong to the API. So now let's go to the 3 file which we just updated in the previous video, right? So let's open the user.service. In this video we call the API. Here you can see that the code. Then in the app.component.ts file, here we just import the service and just console the data from the API, right? And you can see this console here. We have 200 data, and if you just want to take a look here, right? Now we will use this data inside app.component.html file. Here we will create a HTML table and then we will use the for loop, right? So let's make a table. Just define some tr, then td 1 2. We have 3 table dimensions because we have a 3 columns or 3 keys in the API. Here you can see that user ID, ID and title. We also have the completed, but we can just ignore it, right? We will use only 3. If you just want to use the 4th one, it's totally up to you. You can also use that one. So just write here ID, title, and then we can use like user ID and all, right? So now what we can do, we can just simply make one more tr. Now you will see that we have let's save it to tr, but there is not look like something like table, right? So let's just use a border here, border 1. We should always use the CSS style for the border and designing kind of things, but here we are just focusing on the logic. That's why we can just using the HTML, right? So here you can see that we have one heading, and I will just use the for loop on that one part, right? So that we can just render it and iterate it for a 200 data. How? Let's see. But before that, let's go to the app.component.ts file and let's take a property like data, and this data have a blank array for a moment. Now just use this dot data have data, right? This dot data is belong to that one, this property, and the data, this is just coming from the API, right? So after that, let's come to the app.component.ts and apply a for loop on this data, because we have a 200 data, so that we can easily apply this. And this is array also. So just write here star ng4 and just simply use here let item of data, right? And with that case you will see that we have the repeated kind of things, right? So this colon, this you can see that the row is repeated 200 times, but there is always the same data, and because we did not put the data here yet, so just now use here item dot id, and now one column is repeated. Now here you can see that one column is actually dynamic now, but the two both are still static. So let's just use the data for another one also, like item dot title, and then for the last one just simply use item dot user ID, right? And I think title should be small one, right? And here you can let me check how title look like. Yeah, this is fine. I think we just need to refresh it once. Right now you can see that we got the old data. So if you may be confused that how I know that I have to use here ID, title and user ID, then you have to go in the array on this data and you will find that this is a user ID, ID and title. If you just want to make a fourth one, then you can also use here one more TD and you can write here item dot completed or not, right? So that's all. If you still have any kind of confusion, you can ask me in the comment box. Don't forget to subscribe my channel. And yes, one more thing, there is something missing in this video, which is we have to use the pagination because we have the lots of data. If you don't know what is the pagination and how we can use it in the Angular, then don't forget to subscribe my channel and like this video. Bye bye, take care.